different jurisdictions, whether within this country, state by state, or of course the U.S. as opposed to Canada, we have different rules with regard to pharmaceuticals and medical treatment and end-of-life therapy. Talk about something going on in Canada that might lead people to perk up their ears and pay attention given the topic.
Oh, Canada. So they just legalized that people who are at the end of their life can take magic mushrooms in order to help alleviate some of their pain that they're going to be going through. Some say that it's a gateway, like a slippery slope to see it legalized everywhere, kind of like what we've seen with marijuana. And they're a little bit worried about that. And Oregon is actually, it has it on its ballot as well to see if magic mushrooms might be able to treat people with certain diseases.
So this, again, is a pharmaceutical use, but how would they be regulating these things? Because, again, if you get a prescription for some sort of medicine, that's one thing, but it gets much grayer when you start talking about medicinal use of what some might otherwise call recreational drugs.
Exactly. And there is a double standard whenever it comes to drugs in America. Keep in mind, this is Canada. With America, there are states profiting off of selling marijuana, but there's still people serving life sentences for selling marijuana. So at some point, I think that we need to do some sort of criminal justice reform before this even gets talked about in the United States, outside of Oregon, of course.
Because again, to your point, you'd be getting to a point where the state is deriving benefit from taxation, business permits, whatever, for something where 10 years ago, it was not just criminal to do the same behavior, but it was pretty significantly criminal in terms of punishment.
Exactly. And I'm worried about how these pharmaceutical companies are going to, one, test. Testing is very, very expensive, all the research dollars that goes into a new drug, and also potentially having like a synthetic compound as opposed to something natural that I'm sure there's like a Grateful Dead joke in here somewhere about psychedelics, but you do have the issue of quality control here.
Well, they could be the expert. Somebody in a Grateful Dead concert tour t-shirt could be the expert on this.